Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry, and on the, I believe, 4th day of YouTube, my account gave to me an opportunity to revisit Stygian, Reign of the Old Ones. We have, of course, our rather dapper gentleman, Jeremiah Spoonfrop, actor, and his companions, the Outsider, a strange inhuman being from a castle far away who has magical spell-like abilities, and Sonia Green Carter, the wife of the someone Carter, who is it, Randolph Carter, the character from the H.P. Lovecraft stories who has dreams or something. It's been a long time since I played this. I have played with a few alternate characters, and it has helped a lot. As it currently stands, there is a dead body, a murder, and journal. I'm trying to stop time. I'm not sure if it'll work. Now, the cryptic poem has 4 lines, and we're following in the footsteps of a dismal man. Your carven doom, investigate the statuette, a possible exit. Stanley Fredkin claims he knows a way out of Arkham. This will be important. Find the identity of the Arkham stabber. Clue about the dead man. Go to the Essex Hotel to learn more about the victim, Julian. Now, it's worth adding at this point. I do need to go back to the bar to look for an old man who was there to see if I spoke to him. But I should also speak to witnesses too, in case I have not already. Upon immediate scrutiny, you deduce that his wounds, which extend from collar to groin, were inflicted by a broad blade of a singular, almost preternaturally keen edge, every single thrust perforated right through muscle, sinew, and bone. We have some gangsters here, and a witness who wants us to go away. We must have spoken to him already. This man abruptly comes to his senses and stands up, looking puzzled. Seeing the state of his hands, he goes into a tizzy. What happened to me? Am I hurt? Don't you remember what you just said? Oh, no. That's not your blood, old man. It's not? Then why is it all over me? He begins to compulsively rub his palms against his dirty clothes as he stalks away. And I think these gangsters probably want a word too. I can't remember if we've spoken to them yet or not. 2 of the mob's cannon fodder are speaking below their breaths. They seem unaware of your presence. Corley, it seems the stabber sent another fella to the big sleep. Should I bring word to the face? You get paid to be this dumb, Marlon? He points at the corpse of his chin. Does he seem like a man with a face to you? No, Corley. Wait, Curly? As in... No, Curly's the bad guy from Of Mice and Men, isn't he? I was thinking of Lenny and the little guy, I can't remember his name. And think about it. Is it really necessary to take this to the face ourselves? Don't you remember how mad the boss got when that gumshoe Wilkins failed to find that psycho stabber? Wilkins. You watch the burly man struggle to compute the information. You mean that fatso detective whose arm we cut off? The one staying at the eel? See? You can be smart when you need to. Then you must have been there when the boss got hot under the collar after that idiot Wilkins told him he couldn't find out who the stabber is. That was a lot of words at one time, Corley. Let me think. The boss got mad that day. Uh-huh. So, do I take the word to him or not? The man sighs deeply. Ah, Marlon, I sometimes sincerely wish I was a fucking wall, you know? Pointing at a nearby wall. Like that one over there. A simple, unpainted, indifferent brick wall. A wall? Why is that, Cooley? So I could simply be, without needing to comprehend your bullshit, Marlon. The mob gun takes a deep breath. Look, I plan to not be around when the boss learns that the stabber psycho is still on the rampage, okay? You better do the same. He looks at the corpse on the floor one last time. He's not one of us anyway, so who gives a crap? Let's beat it, Marlon. Turning to leave, the two mob men spot you standing nearby. What the fuck are you looking at, sheep? Nothing, gentlemen. Jeremiah Spoonfrop is an actor. Let's say I overheard a few things. No! Don't antagonize the mob. Oh, I heard the Arkham stabber struck again and came to see you for myself. Well, this is not the Arkham Ball or some damned fairground attraction. You better mind your own business before Marlon makes you the main attraction. More main than that would be bloody impressive. He may be my own personal tormentor, but when it comes to whacking the likes of you, he's a straight-up virtuoso, if you catch my drift. Ah, forgive me, but I don't have time to stay for the performance. Goodbye. Let's head back to the bar. I want to check if the old man with the ship in the bottle is there. In the old eel house. If he's here, we have not spoken to him yet. He is gone. So there's an old man who is sometimes here earlier in the game. And he gives some very important clues regarding everything else. And what has not been fully revealed to us at this point is that we are essentially doing a series of 4 little side quests that make up a main quest. When it comes to the poem, we basically need to speak to Stanley Fredkin to progress the quest at this point. Although, the one-armed detective is someone we should also speak to, if we have not already. A bulky man with a missing arm is occupying one of the grimy tables of the old eel. It appears he is struggling to drink his troubles away, but the pain written on his face tells a different story. He also likes like a really anorexic Tony Hancock who's had his head slammed in a vice and crushed so it's really thin. Although here, he does look a little more like him. He ceases his agonizing for a short while to glance over at you. I have no plans to share the table, pal. Find yourself another spot to collapse, alright? Are you the detective, Wilkins? Well done. You found me. You must be a detective too. He exhales pointedly with a pained look on his face. What do you want from me? I'm also investigating the Arkham stabber, or I'm interested in your last case. Jeremiah Spoonfrop has a flair for the dramatic. I'm also investigating the Arkham stabber. You're asking me the last thing I want to remember in this world? I lost my fucking arm over that psycho murderer! Shouts at you while struggling to open his whiskey bottle one-handed. Get lost! I'll open the bottle for him. What could change your mind? Do I fucking look like I want to discuss this? He looks at what remains of his severed limb. Do you know how this feels? The pain you can cope with if you're lucky, but the itching, the damned itching never relents. That's for real hell. Have you ever tried scratching a part of you that ain't there anymore? No. That's good, because let me tell you something. You can't. Now leave me be so I can properly mourn over, you know, all the things I like to do with my right hand. Maybe I can help you with your condition in some way. What can you do? I heard people calling this phantom pain. Can you heal a non-existent arm? Can't you just drink like an ox and forget the pain? What about finding you a wooden arm? You think I wouldn't be able to tell the difference, you buffoon? If you're serious about helping me, talk to Richter at the pharmacy. See, he's the closest thing we got to a doctor now. God help us. I'll be back. We now have someone we can help. And this, I believe, is the bodyguard who works for cigarettes. Ah, yes, it's like prison. We use cigarettes like money. Blimey, how many months ago was it when I played this? Hunger? Okay. Okay, look, we're gonna have to eat something. What do we got? Not those, obviously. No. This one? Powdered cocaine. We're not going to eat that. I mean, it is like 1920s culture, so it's not acceptable. So this is medicine. Spanners. Do we have anything to eat at all? Camping supplies? Yeah, I don't mind that. I think we're going to have to go and buy some food. I also think we're going to have to get it from the junk dealer. Which is convenient because of where he is. He's down this way, isn't he? Yes. I really hope... Oh, shit. Wait, no, we're hallucinating. It's fine. Okay, that... Welcome to Uncle Rafsack's shop of undiscovered treasures. Don't be shy. Come closer, I have everything you need. Okay, let me see what you've got. Hopefully, something we can consume. Oh, this doesn't look promising, does it? Right. $100. If he doesn't have food... Ah! Go one. You know what? Get both. Wait, what's this? Wheat. Is it ingredients? Uncooked. Oh, goodness. Hang on. I know there's tinned cans of food. Ah! Okay, we shall buy 3 cans of spaghetti. Do we have anything to... We got 35 cigarettes. Okay. You know what, we'll balance that. Okay, so we're not going to eat automatically. So that's enough for the party for one day. Wait. 39? This may be the house. The door seems to be sturdily locked for a typical building of Arkham with such decrepitness. You hear approaching footsteps and a blunt, uneducated voice is heard from behind the door. Who's this? Oh, I'm nobody. Get lost. The footsteps become distant. Where? I met a talkative folklorist named Stanley Fredkin at the Old Eel. Under the influence of Marino's cheap whiskey, he mentioned a possible way out of Arkham as well as some mysterious contractor. He wants us to meet him somewhere. A house. I think it's number 39. It may not be this road. Honest bills. We're running very low on cigarettes, so we need to be cautious. I could have sworn that was it. Right. It's not you, lady. It's not these. It's not this house. I could have sworn that was it down there, or somewhere very similar. Save for the choking vines on every wall, this humble residence is one of the few that remains untouched by the destruction that has engulfed Arkham. Now. Main Street, Miskatonic University, Riverside, French Hill. It's not French Hill. It's going to be Miskatonic. Oh, wait, Arkham map. Yeah, that doesn't help. Okay. Could have sworn it's Main Street over Miskatonic. Wait. We can't get him there yet, can we? So. Never. Don't go there. Never go there. Beware of the red boats. Miskatonic River. It's not going to be the French Hill District. So why are we not being allowed in? It's possible. There's that ghoul again. Our sanity is wavering. Ah. A rustic-looking fellow approaches you with a note in his hand. He puts the small folded paper in your hand. What is this? He wanders away without a word. I am regret, says a black-faced man with white hands. I think it's another hallucination. The ghoul has something to say. The outsider speaks as the rustic-looking man leaves. Was he a servant carrying the word of his lord? Last time I saw his master, he looked to be in considerable trouble. Let us examine this. I have finally found the exit that I mentioned to you. I can get us out. Meet me in my house at number 39 Main Street. Now we can return to whence we came. I should probably also step in the pharmacy. Richter's drugstore would probably be the chemist's. Look, it's been a while since I played this game, okay? Here we are. Oh, yes, evil Richter. How can old Richter help you with your needs? Do you happen to own something that would help with a symptom called the phantom pain? He thinks about your request for a while. Actually, I have an old dusty mirror box in the back. It comes in handy once in a while. He winks at you. 36 and it's yours. Oh, I don't have that much. What a pity. You can go now. Then we'll have to try and get more cigarettes somehow. Now, Sonia Green Carpenter seems to be very distracted, right? She seems like she's not very focused. She's not entirely with us. She doesn't add very much to the party, but when we are travelling on the world map, which we have not yet done on this playthrough, she helps prevent nasty encounters. Interestingly, a strange bug in the game causes her to continue to help protect the party from strange encounters, even if she's left the party, or dead. The door seems to be sturdily locked for a typical building of Arkham with such decrepitness, and we shall knock upon it. You hear approaching footsteps, and a blunt, uneducated voice is heard from behind the door. "Who's this?" "Mr. Fredkin is expecting me." You hear the clicking of the lock, and the door creaks to let you in. "Glad to see you. This way." "Master Stanley be waiting for you in his room. Waiting." His dialect gives you the impression of a Northern Irish accent. We're not going to open this. We have no reason to mess with him yet. This coat hanger has probably seen busier days. Let's go in and see Master... Wait. A forgery of Geoffrey Larry Stempton's The Early Puritans of New England Going to Church, displaying a devout community heading to worship. This impressively accurate forgery of the 1835 painting by Federico Ginsberg depicts the Plymouth settlers in mass prayer following their embarkment on New England shores. The dusky grandeur of Ephraim Dorsal's 1882 work Perseverance was genuinely replicated in this otherwise over-ambitious forgery. These are either all forgeries, because there's no way they could possibly be here, or they're actually all genuine. The man has an interest in history of religious people settling America. You see Stanley sitting in the dark, looking pale and devoid of his former energy, as annoying as it was. He begins to whisper in a discomforting tone, though you can't place just what it is that's bothering you about his voice. "Welcome, sir. Thanks for coming on such short notice. Forgive my threadbare appearance. My studies have left me completely exhausted. Honestly, I ought to rest and recover. But I am so close to finding a way out. So close it is worth testing the limits of this shell of flesh and bone." "It seems you've solved the situation with the rustic-looking man." "Oh, yes. It was a minor nuisance." Aren't there two S's in nuisance? I can't remember. "He serves me well, within his rather limited ability, of course." "Why wouldn't you discuss this with me before?" "I wasn't sure my connections would agree to me sharing their knowledge. Let's just say I persuaded them about your potential." "So now you know how to leave this place?" "Precisely. It is past time I leave this filthy nest of apes behind me forever. But as you can see, my ill health won't allow me to complete my work. I also have serious doubts that my current assistant is resourceful enough to aid me in the last stage of the process." "And this is where I come in, presumably." "See what I mean? I need quick reasoning and a practical mind like yours to finish the job. Help me complete my work and you will accompany me, the only other person privileged to do so, far away from this whirlpool of primal vibrations." "How are you planning to get us out of here, good fellow?" I won't bore you with the highly technical specifics. Just know that my connections allow me to discover ways beyond the borders of man's limited science. If you knew what they've taught me about our universe, just who are these connections of yours? You will meet them when we're ready to leave. Don't worry. Well, in that case, you'd better tell me what I need to do. If we say we're not interested, we kind of deadlock ourselves, and we need to do this to progress, really. Right to the point. I like that. A few essential parts are needed to complete my research. A long-wave radio transmitter, an electrical conductor, and some formaldehyde. These items are the last things standing between us and infinity. Okay, we're not going to take that option. Where can I find these things? Unfortunately, you have to do this part on your own. My friend Richter at the drugstore would be a good place to start. Debauched he may be, but he seems to have the skills to aid us in this final phase. Well, don't die before we finish the job, Stanley. You worry about the task at hand. My illness dictates that I rest now. We'll talk more later, my friend. Let us peruse the study. Stanley has recorded anecdotes of his travels through Kingsport, Dunwich, and Innsmouth on this map, tracing the route he followed prior to his arrival in Arkham. Judging by their contents, this shelf contains the personal notations of Stanley Fredkin, one of which contains his reflections on the phenomena associated with the simple country folk. This table is covered in disorganized heaps of cables, machine gear, electronic receivers, a microphone, and an odd glass case. In these desperate times, where residents are denied the convenience of centralized heating, one must resort to old methods. The bright flames lend a nice, even warmth to this cozy but otherwise dull room. You'll notice he is not sitting by the fire, he's sitting by the window. These drapes have been left open to allow some of the little remaining outside light into Stanley's plainly decorated room. We will need to find a means to rest. We're going to have to rest in public because we don't have the fags to pay for a room at the bar. We really don't. Stanley is the type of man who immerses himself in the minutiae of local folklore at any chance he can get. The book on the desk is a compilation of rumours about the Pocumtuck Indians of Dunwich and the supposed ceremonial practices. A not-so-recent framed and hand-drawn map of downtown Arkham. This wooden tribal totem depicts a winged, six-legged mythological being from Himalayan folklore. Let us depart for now. We are weary and in need of rest. Also, heavily in need of income. We might as well head back to the I'm reluctant to call him a doctor. Oh, something is going on. Ah yes, the Turkish zest. A red light flares from the window. We may wish to head inside there at some point, but I think it's optional and we can avoid it. There's a little bit of something we don't like in there, and a lot of things we might like a lot, so we shall see. How can old Richter help you with your needs? Do you know where I can find a radio transmitter? A transmitter? It won't be easy to find such a delicate machine in Arkham. He continues after a short pause. I would try the French Hill streets for. I've heard a man called Dumitrescu resides there. I know that surname. If he is the person I think he is, that man may be your best bet. Another thing. Now tell me, what will ease your suffering? Ooh, what is hiding behind there? I'm here for some formaldehyde. Formaldehyde? And she ran behind the medicine cabinet. What are you planning to preserve? A lifeless fetus, perhaps? Forget it. Who am I to question others' questionable pursuits? The truth is, I don't have any formaldehyde. It's a bit out of my field. Do you know where I can get some? Let's see. The main component of formaldehyde turns out to be methyl alcohol. There should be a pretty high methyl alcohol output at the distillery because of that charlatan Witt's crude distilling methods. Oh, because of that charlatan Witt's crude distilling methods. So if you can get me the methyl alcohol from the mob's distillery, I guess I can make you some formaldehyde. For a price, of course. And at last I can preserve my dead fetuses in the bank decently. Just joking. Or am I? Who is this Wheat you mentioned? A drunk fraud who pretends to be the distiller of the mob. I heard that his own whiskey brand is third class at best, even before the Black Day. You can guess how primitive and graceless his products now are. Alright, I'll be back with your methyl alcohol at some point. And we've all gained a level, so yeah. Okay. So we can increase some skills. I'd like to increase speechcraft. We should probably get a bit of firearm skill. We're going to want to start specializing skills at some point. I'm not entirely sure what we're going for with Jeremiah. We should try and pump speechcraft, maybe a bit of psychology. Divine. So we probably don't want too much science. Okay. So we have Dodger 1 and we can have one of these. Some of these have requirements. Okay. Concussive Blow requires melee 3. Quick Stab melee 2. Snapshot requires firearms 2. Okay, fine. Agile Brawler requires athletics 2. So I think these are ones we can't get at all. These are ones we could get this level if we assigned our skill points a certain way. Stealth 2. Scientific Inquirer. Okay, let's see. Tough gives us 2 maximum health. Alertness +1 to reaction, which is not a main ability score. Better criticals, +2% critical success chance. Okay, that's nice. Clarity 1, +2 to maximum sanity. Cold-blooded, increased panic resistance. That's probably a really good thing, actually. Haggler, heavy hitter. Innate power. Luck of the totem. If an artifact is equipped, critical failure chance -1. Medic 1. Sniper. Supernatural resilience. You know what? We could probably do with some supernatural defense, so sure. There we go. And the outsider will go a bit of close combat, a little bit of medicine as well. Okay? Apparently he's not allowed to develop other skills at all. He has a rather limited skill set. Okay, Aura of Repulsion is less likely to be engaged by enemies, and which decreases aggression against him. Mental resistance. His basic attacks have a chance to inflict bleed. Increases spellcraft. Lowers maximum health. So, Wrath of Isolation increases melee attack and maximum melee damage and lowers maximum sanity by 3. He does use a fair bit of magic, so it might be wise not to reduce it. Hollow Touch. His shreds also inflict sanity damage and carry a small chance of making the opponent lose action points. We can go with that. Sure. And I will be considering Aura of Repulsion in the future. And then Sonia. Let's give her a bit of science. And survival. Apparently, the only thing she can have is trick shot. Sonia deceivingly fires a pistol shot at her opponent, reducing their reaction values available at optimal range. Okay, we'll take that. We don't have many cigarettes. 34 pistol bullets is not a massive amount. Sonia has science. Let's see what we can do. Molotov cocktail needs what? Okay. Booze, booze. Cloth stitch. So we could make one of those. Let's see what else we can craft. Looks like it's just that so far. You know, we can whack this together. We've made a Molotov cocktail. Someone should probably equip that. Can we put it down there? Okay. Here? No. Oh, we have one there already, I see. In which case, give her one as well. And we want to be heading out of here. And we're going to have to sleep rough in the streets. It will not be pretty. We'll go past Schmidt's Antiques and come down here to the campfire, where the hallucinatory ghoul is just distracting us. Alright, so we're going to rest. Let's... She can keep watch. Do some scientific research. God alone knows what on. General, springs, or camera? General. We can have some medical research, general, or on the raw opium. Why is he not... Oh, nothing. Okay. Psychological treatment. The character provides therapy to a mentally disturbed companion, raising the sanity of the target. I think Sonia could benefit from that. Reconnaissance. Investigates the area to find the best spot to camp, providing a tactical advantage should the party get attacked. Not a bad idea. We also want to pray. And we can read. Okay, yeah, pray with our cross. And we can read the Bible. Sure. He can scout as well. Okay, we're ready to rest. Okay. Formula learned processed opium. Ringing electrical sensor. Learned. Okay. Well, we rested. Okay. Somewhere in French Hill, we shall search for Victor Dumitrescu. I've learned the number of Dumitrescu's house is 17. I don't know how I learned that. No one even told me. There's a man with a pig's head. Amidst the undescribable chaos of the Black Day, these sagging gambrel roofs were buffeted by an apocalyptic storm of unparalleled force. I will try this door. The door is tightly locked, but there is a dusty button alongside, adjacent to a rectangular panel similar to a speaker. A voice sizzles from a speaker. What do you want? I'm looking for a radio transmitter and a conductor. I've been told you might be able to help. After a few seconds, a buzzing sound foretells the door being automatically unlocked. It is surprising to see working technology in this ruined town. Let's step inside. You see a middle-aged man with a strong aura of intelligence and discipline sitting next to some sophisticated radio machinery. He looks devoured by the effort he puts into these contraptions. May I ask who you are? I'm someone in need of certain electrical components. I am Jeremiah Spoonfrop. You may have heard of me. All right, Jeremiah Spoonfrop. The only reason I am allowing you to interrupt my work is that you've excited my attention with your rather interesting request. Would you care to elaborate? And as we can see here, as our sanity continues to dwindle, certain conversation options will be replaced with rather unsavory ones. Let's just say I have a keen interest in radio technology, like yourself. Is that so? Are you a man of science, Jeremiah Spoonfrop? No, but it's my best bet. I see. Many people out there have invented pitiful things simply to have something to hold on to. I apologize, but what I am doing here has real value to us all. Would you help me with the parts? Very well, sir. Your direct approach also suits the constrained time frame of my work. I may have a spare conductor on hand, but the radio transmitter is another story. A story that I may also have a role in. Would you care to elaborate? He smiles thinly. I placed an order for some radio equipment and other electrical parts not long before the event I now describe as a planar shift. After the disaster, I was as frightened and depressed as any other resident of this lonely town, but eventually my desire to continue my work helped me recover. Perhaps sensing it was my last resort, I returned to the lab. After some initial measurements and tests, I knew I was onto something. I knew that I was on the cusp of a discovery that could help us all. But, like you, I found myself in need of radio parts. What happened next almost cost me my life. I'll wait for him to continue. No point interrupting him if I'm incorrect, because he won't like it. He likes things to be quick and expedient, so he wouldn't like to digress to correct me if I erred. I was headed for the Marsh warehouse. I knew that my shipment had to be in there someplace. It was the early days of Waxface's rise, and the chaos in the streets gave me the cover I needed to enter undetected. There were things inside. Fear spreads on his face. Creatures straight out of the folk tales of my childhood. Varkalak, beast people. After I had nearly lost an arm to one of the monsters, I decided to leave the shipment where it was. I cannot complete this important work without myself, after all. You see what I mean. Then the transmitter is still in there. I heard that the warehouse was sealed, so in theory, yes. If you can somehow survive the Varkalak, you will find my shipment. He hands you the bill of delivery. This will help you locate the crate. You are free to help yourself to the transmitter, but please bring me the remaining components. They are crucial to my efforts here. Where is the Marsh warehouse? It's in the Riverside District. An old brick building. You won't miss it, I'm sure. I'd better go then. This will be dangerous. If I'm going into the dark depths of the warehouse, I'm going to need some form of illumination. I don't have very much to light my way at the moment. I also don't have many resources. What is that? Tainted meat. A piece of poisonous meat. Well, we don't want to eat that. Empty kerosene canister. Let's head back out. Oh, what's this? We're living on the streets. We'll take those empty syringes. Just anything we can take. So... Oh, the policeman's beating his dead horse again. That's the warehouse. Right. But we need some kind of supplies. I don't think we have anything we can sell, unfortunately. So we're just going to have to head into the warehouse. And try and find a way of entering further inside. This grate is sealed shut. Okay, we can create a ringing electric sensor if we have a camera, a bell, and a conductor. We have one of those things. We can make processed opium if we have organic compounds. And this requires a workbench. We have that here. 1 science. Okay, we could make it if we had the things, which we do not have. How dark is it beyond this door? We have unlocked Hangar A. Okay, needle and thread, rope, and camping supplies. Excellent. Okay, I see a ghoul. We want to avoid that if at all possible. Sonia, what the hell are you doing, woman? A door. Let us investigate. Oh, this is, yeah, there's a dead body there. More basic supplies. Uh-oh. Nope, he got up. What? I was sleeping. For how long? I was just carrying this crate. I have to go! Some Sleeper's Cave Dust, an artifact, and a shipping manifest. Dear Baroness, I sincerely hope that after enduring great rigours and witnessing an unaccountable phenomenon concerning a fellow colleague of mine, I have finally managed to deliver to your hands this cave dust, which is rumoured to have put 7 Christians to a sleep that lasted 309 years in a cave near the vicinity of Ephesus, during their voluntary exile to evade the tyranny of, then, a still pagan Rome. I believe that the veracity of what befell my colleague will provide you a clear picture of what you now possess is well capable of. A clear picture of what you possess is now capable of, and that, I reckon, it was the dust that leaked off one of the broken pots during our voyage which put my colleague into a deep slumber that he's still in and from which he'll probably never awaken from. And from which he will probably never awaken from. That's 2 froms of a second. You could have done without one of those. Be wary, madam. For whatever reason you wish to exploit this substance's mysterious properties, do so knowing that you may never wake up again. Manifest caution note. Do not break the seal of the pots for inspection in any case. Inhalation of pot's contents may include drowsiness and, in severe cases of exposure, prolonged sleep that may last indefinitely. Store the crates in a vibration-resistant compartment, for the antique containers are very fragile. Transport the loads with extreme caution. So this is an artifact that we should study. We do not know its power or malediction. Anatolian legend claims this hallowed dirt will grant the owner a deep slumber that halts the natural course of aging, but beware, for some never awaken. Once we've identified this, we may want to just sell it. And now to live really dangerously and examine the other end of the room, where we may be ambushed. But mercifully that seems to not be the case. Let's get out of here. And continue our exploration of this warehouse floor. I don't think we can avoid the ghouls completely, we go. But we might be able to get a beneficial position. Excellent. Let's have a scrap. I don't think I'm going to get as far as I wanted to in this episode tonight, but I may have been overly ambitious. Oh no, we're all horrified. And it's dark, so we can't see properly. Oh, that's not good. Okay. How about... okay, we'll just take a shot in the dark. Sonia. Okay. Take a miss. I can't remember how we end our turn. I think... there we go. We defend with our remaining action points. So... if we do a spit of Razi, that was rubbish. Oh well. Here come the ghouls. Oh yes, you go to there, that's lovely. Sonia, if you could just go up to there and then shoot this bugger point blank. That was not good. Focus for future. Right. Can you whack it? Oh, that was terrible. Try again. That was terrible. Defend. If we go bang. That's good. Focus. I must remember that not every battle in this game should be fought together. Oh, bugger. Looks like we may be about to lose the ghoul. That could be a big problem. He's getting attacked from behind. That wrecks his defense. Oh, shit. Okay. Can we just play for time? Okay, run past them all, lady. As if this save wasn't going badly enough already. Oh no, come on. We don't need the stress. Oh, terrible. Okay. Speaking of terrible. Wow. Okay. I'm not sure we're going to make it out of this one. Okay. Look, it's dark. We don't have optimal light conditions. Okay, well he's bleeding, so that's something. Oh, bugger. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to back up to there. We're going to chuck a Molotov. That's more like it. I'm trying to remember, is there a restart combat? Yes, we should do that blatantly. Because that was terrible and we can definitely do better. Okay. We need light, we do not have light. Without the light we are going to suffer in here. Let them come. And if they cluster together, that's even better. Right. Could you come to here? Yes. Could you chuck a Molotov? Okay. Could you walk 2 steps closer? Then chuck it. Why not? 5 action points. Okay. Just bang bang. Okay. I need you to be here, and I think you should cast Protective Circle, no, the Evil Eye spell on this ghoul here. Not sure that's the one I targeted, but I'll take it. Right. Defend. Let's advance. Can we lob a Molotov cocktail? Yeah, that's good. And some of them are on fire. Excellent. Sonia, be careful. Also known as you are fucked, lady. Just saying. Make that really fucked. Okay. Now. She can back away. She can lob a Molotov. Badly. And she can run up here. We need to do something about that bleed. But we don't particularly have... Okay. No, nothing special. Right. Yeah, just run away, lady. Okay. Let's aim. And then I need you in here. That's not ideal. But if you could do a big protection ritual yourself. Well, that didn't work, did it? Okay. We got a monkey wrench. Nope, no, that's an adjustable spanner. We bashed him and missed. Okay, we tried. Our ghoulish friend really needs some help here. He may need to use an item. Yeah, could you keep burning or something? Bloody hell, for fuck's sake. Okay, we'll try again. I think we need to wait till our turn until we're able to press the escape button and retry the combat. Okay, we can escape the combat now, but it would be nice to be able to do it with all party members alive. If they are going to come to us, we can hold back on our... We could really do with some light source that we don't have. Oh, it's unfair, isn't it? It's horrible. Right, let's just go to there. Spit at that one. Why? Look, how many times? I clicked it 3 times, okay. Look, magic spit. It was damage, okay? I'm very happy. Now. Look, it's minor. I mean, it's probably a major waste of bullets, but let's lob that Molotov down there. Because that's real damage. Defend. If we can get in there with those kills, we can do some serious damage. So let's do some serious damage. I should have just done one on defense, really. Oh, he's damaged, he's bleeding, he's got bloodlust. Okay. We will swap to our adjustable spanner. You know what, actually? We'll nip down here, whack this one. Because it will distract him from Sonia, who has a knife. Yeah. She's totally got a knife. And she's defend. We may not have defended enough. 3 wounds is pretty serious. It's near to death. Unfortunately, she's bleeding already. Are you gonna come? Yeah. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on. Okay. Do you have a... No, you don't. Just a Molotov cocktail, which you could chuck in bad places. Do not do so. Okay, just... desperation. Right. Oh, God. Okay, if we go to here, we potentially protect her. Now, you do not have any healing items equipped that could help. Right, go full on defense then, and it may be too late. Their reactions are just so fast. Oh, he's dead. Again. Yep. This fight may be beyond us, to be honest. Okay, so what we're going to do then... The escape route is now open. Too long. Okay. What can we load? Depot here. Sure. We just appear to be rather heavily... Okay, so we're in here. On our way out again. Under-equipped, I'd say. And lacking resources to continue. So it's probably a good time to end the episode. Don't you dare, lady. End the episode here. If we can gather more supplies, that would be great. We might have to just sell some stuff. That's actually probably a really good idea. Where are we gonna... Right. Uh-oh, what's going on now? Oh, it's this man running away. What happened to Arkham? What happened to this place? Shh, lower your voice, man. What is that thing over there? Yeah, he slept through the whole thing, didn't he? My family! I have to find my family! And he's run off. Oh, that thing, says the woman. Thinking about the statue. Whip. probably never going to see that man again. Or if we do, I think we see him dead. Well, I think we're going to have to go sell some of the supplies that we're just not using. We'll go see old Uncle Rafsack and sell him some of the junk that he values. So, oh goodness, there's the hallucinatory ghoul again. Welcome to Uncle Rafsack's shop of undiscovered treasures. Don't be shy. Come closer. I have everything you need. Okay, let's see what you got. We need light. Chemical filter. Okay, we could get the bell. So what else did we need of that camera? A conductor, right? We need a conductor. Let's see what we can sell. Downforce compass. Not until we know more about it. A Swiss Army knife. That's a high value item. Needle and thread. Blank notebooks, we can sell those. We're not going to use them for anything. Rations, we've got some there. Things he's not interested in. Okay. Well, let's top up. That gets us a few more SIGs to try and get ourselves a light source. Honest builds, probably. And the ghoulish gentleman stands outside. These hallucinations are not customers. Great fear, Xander, Kala. Say, you here to buy something or just waste my time? Okay, let's see what you got. Can of kerosene. Okay, lovely. How about something to put that kerosene in? I'm not seeing a lantern, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure there's... Oh! 173. That's a lot. Okay. We get 120, 130-ish. We'd have to sell something good. I don't think we can get a lantern. What do we know? Increased world map speed, lower sanity gain from resting. That might be worth hanging on to. The Manuscript of Evil Eye would allow someone to learn it. The outsider already knows it. And the Slave Keeper's dust is an unknown quantity. We should wait till we know more about that. Well, I think I'm going to end the episode here. I'll just step back outside of the shop and be back where I began. It may seem as if not a lot of progress has been made, but actually a significant amount has. Oh, wait. Do we have a reason to go into the hotel and... Stanley, Fredkin... Wait, someone wanted 30 cigarettes for something, didn't they? Well, I can look into that next time. For now, though, I'm going to end this one here. I hope you've all enjoyed this little disturbing excursion into Lovecraftian horror, and I'll see you all in the next video I upload. I'll say goodbye for now, though, and thank you all very much for watching. Take care, everyone. Don't let the nasty tentacle monsters from another dimension get you, or you might just be Howard the Duck.